Saturday, we're back home from work. Me and the little man went 4 places trying to get the inspection on the Holley, but everybody was closed. So we'll have to just drive illegally, won't we, bud?
What is that?
We aren't exactly following the law. And we fired the Volkswagen motor one night this week. We need to adjust the valves and do a few things here and get it tuned up just right. Maybe we'll put it in the Volkswagen. We'll see. It might be okay. Oh, it runs. Well, it went to raining out there, so I decided to work on another quadragen. I got this Edelbrock Performer carb at the swap meet here a while back. I think I'm going to put that on the old 55. The one that's on it runs a lot better, but still ain't just right. It was a reman carb and it's a little too rich. So I'm going to put this one on and see how it acts. Everything looks nice and new and clean in there, so I'm going to blow the cobwebs out of it and put it together. I got the new used Edelbrock on there. I didn't clean it up the whole bunch. It was pretty clean. Could have cleaned the outside some, but I didn't. The idle's pretty good there. Nice and responsive. I'm going to adjust the adjustable part throttle. I got to take that little plug out I put in there. I think it's a little bit rich. Let's see if I can make that there. Well, I've got her idling right nice. And starting right nice. But while I was revving it up a little bit ago, heard something and then the belt started squalling. So I checked the voltage on the alternator, putting out almost 18 volts. That's a little too excessive, I would say. So I guess I better dig in the stash and see if I can find an alternator. Actually, I don't need to. I just took this handy little hammer and whacked it one time, and I heard the load change on the engine, and I just checked it with a voltmeter. I would do that and show you, but I only got 2 minutes, and it's putting out 14. So I fixed it for now. Well, she cruises along right nicely. Somewhat lively under full throttle here. Stumble under light throttle. I'm gonna see if I can't fix that right now. Alright, the APT is set, the adjustable part throttle is set about 1.5 turns out right now. I gotta need this little tool. How much turn it out a full turn and see if that fixes the lean stumper. Well, that helped it. I think I'm going to go another half turn. Horses. Well, I think it's working pretty good. I think we'll call it Satisfactory. I just need to put in my little plug. And what I did there was, they come with a little aluminum plug driven in, and I just knocked it out and threaded 1/8 inch pipe thread so that I could adjust that without taking the top of the carburetor off. Seems like a good idea to me. I should have worked on that a little bit today, but it's pretty hot out here and I wasn't in the mood for it. You know, sometimes moods affect things. But I got this running a little sweeter. Maybe I'll get a little better gas mileage. It ran fine with the other carburetor, but this runs a little better. It don't seem as rich, so maybe get a little better gas mileage. You know, she's on the road all the time. Sunday afternoon. I'm not feeling excessively ambitious today. We drove the 50 Olds to church this morning. I did fine. Got a couple girls out there washing a truck. We'll see how they do with that. The Volkswagen motor's ready to go back in the Volkswagen, but I don't feel like doing it. I probably ought to do a few odds and ends to that, but I don't feel like doing it. So I think I'm going to clean up the shop a little bit, put these wheels away somewhere. I got to figure out a place to put them, and just generally clean up. Let's see what happens. Just to show that I'm not inflexible, I dug out some Holleys. See there? Holley. Holley. And I'm going to try to make this one work. It's a spread bore quadrajet replacement carburetor. I bought it at the swap meet pretty cheap. It's missing a few parts, but I think I got them. I even have some Holley stuff in inventory. This thing's looks pretty clean, but it's kind of gooey there in the bottom, so I'm going to soak float bowls at least and try to get these gaskets off. Man, them things were glued on there. And maybe I'll put that on the old 66 and see how it runs.